I'm an interior designer. But to tell you what I studied actually was law. I had done my LLB, and I was an advocate for many years. I was working with Mr. Arun Jaitley that time. So that time I never thought I would be an entrepreneur. I always thought that I would be more into service and doing a job or something like that. But then I had my little daughters. I had my twins, and that is when I had to stop going to the court. I couldn't work, so I thought I should start something of my own. And that is when I actually decided to become an entrepreneur. And I started my work of manufacturing furniture and being an interior designer.
Uh, because you had a daughter at home, so that made you think that you should do something from home. Is that
No,
a
because
uh,
I had twin daughters. I had two children at home
okay?
at the
Lovely.
same time. So it was difficult for me to step out with, leaving
Uh-huh.
the kids behind. I did not have good help also that time. So,
Okay.
and plus, I was married in a political family. So, for me to, go out to the courts and all, and my field also was very different than what I was doing in Delhi.
Uh-huh.
Like I was more into intellectual property rights and cyber law and stuff. And when
Mm-hmm.
I shifted to Lucknow after marriage, here it was more of civil and criminal law that was being followed. So
Mm-hmm.
again, I was not interested in that kind of law. So
Mm-hmm.
that was another reason also that I decided that I should start something of my own now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's very nice. So, from being a lawyer, you simply change yourself to an entrepreneur, which is really very remarkable. Uh, now, when you started this, was it your own idea or was it somebody else's idea and you thought that you can start this?
No, it was my own idea because I had a little knack of interior designing. In the sense, I used to love decorating my home otherwise also. So my mom used to always keep telling me that you're so good at it, do something about it. I and I used to laugh over it that please, I'm an advocate, not somebody who would be like doing up houses. But then when this door closed for me, I thought this was another option. So I really work with passion for this. It is more out of passion that I started this.
So, you had any prior experience? I mean, it's only the home experience that you used to decorate your
Yeah,
home,
yeah,
or
it's my
only
home.
that
It's
experience?
nothing. Yes, it's.
Okay. And when you started your business, did you go for any formal education or formal knowledge, or did you prepare any business plan as such?
Yeah. So, because I was trained for LLB, so I definitely had to do a course for 1 year to be an interior designer. Otherwise, the technical knowledge I would not have. Like, how would I explain my workers? The meters, the centimeters, and the drawings, the AutoCAD, and everything. So I did study for a year in Lucknow itself.
In Lucknow itself. Very
Yes.
good. Uh-huh. Now, how did you figure out that how much money you would need for your own company?
I did not make a plan for that, to tell you the truth. Because
Okay.
initially I started as a interior designer and a consultant. So that way there was no investment needed. It was just, it was a service basically that I was doing. So the clients would be paying and I would be doing. It's eventually when I started doing sites and I realized the market here in Lucknow that, you know uh, people don't have good furniture here, or good stores are not there. That is when it came to me. And to tell you the truth, I did not have to really invest a lot of money in starting even you know the manufacturing of furniture. I just had to buy a piece of land and make a workshop for myself and my studio to actually start that.
And you never faced any financial crunch as such.
No, luckily I have been very lucky with that. To tell you
Uh-huh.
the truth, I didn't even have to ask my husband for anything. You know how they say, when you get married, your parents keep you safe and secure. So my parents had given me a small policy when I was.
Mm-hmm.
So, I used to get a monthly thing out of that. I used to save up and I did everything out of that. I didn't have to really depend on anybody for anything till now.
For buying machinery, for buying raw material, you never went to any financial institution or for any uh, any investor, like
So
maybe that
initially, when
your
I
parents,
started my work,
yeah, pardon.
initially when I started my work, okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I had asked when I started my workshop. So
Mm-hmm.
all the workers, the laborers who were working with me, the karigars who were working with me, initially they bought their own machines to work.
Oh, I see.
I,
Okay.
it was
Uh-huh.
more like, I'm giving you a place to work. I will get you orders, and you do the work at my place. Because
Mm-hmm.
I did not, because I wasn't 100% sure that to what extent would I be successful in this. So
Mm-hmm.
it was more like I had asked them, and they were happy about it because they all had their own. I did initially. I did not start with like really big machines and stuff. Just basic things were needed to make furniture. It's only
Mm-hmm.
now that I'm going to be opening my factory. For
Mm-hmm.
that, yes, I have taken help from the government.
Mm-hmm.
The MSME department is going to be helping me to open that factory.
In what way?
They're going to be basically, they would be paying a part of the amount that I would be needing for investing as an investment for the machinery. So MSME department and the export department that we have in Uttar Pradesh, they have been
Mm-hmm.
helping me out for that.
Uh, uh, can you explain it further? Because generally departments do not give money. So what exactly you are trying to hint at? I mean, which particular department you're talking about?
Okay, so this is medium and small scale industries department.
No,
Uh,
MSME I understand fully well,
yes.
because I
So
have been
they
a.
have this scheme. They have
Mm,
this scheme. It is called. Uh, they have this scheme. In which you have to submit your report to them, and
mm-hmm,
if they think your report is viable, so
mm,
you have to invest a little bit.
mm-hmm,
Some amount of it they will give you, but this amount, it has to be mainly used for bringing out the karigari in the laborers that are there, basically to protect them from to protect this the karigars from going from unemployment. It's basically that scheme. So
so
if
there is some
anybody,
particular scheme which is introduced by the government of India,
yes,
Ministry of
yes,
MSME,
yes.
which you don't recollect at present.
I don't know what the name exactly is.
Mm.
I can send it to you
Yeah,
what the
do that.
exact name of that scheme is. But
Uh-huh.
this is basically to protect the karigars in a particular area. So for
Mm-hmm.
Lucknow, if somebody is opening the factory in Lucknow, then
Mm.
it has to be open for chicken car. Like I
Yeah.
am opening mine in Bijnor, so for that place it has to be for woodwork.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Bijnor is for woodwork and Lucknow is
Yes.
for chicken
For
work.
chicken curry, yes. And like if it's for any other city, like for Muradabad, it would be
Mm.
more of again it would be, I think Muradabad and Amroha would have for glass. So they have segregated these places in Uttar Pradesh, and in
Mm-hmm.
that one area you can open that.
I see. Muradabad should be generally for
It's more for
brass.
export and brass, yes. So
Uh,
brass is also the Muradabad, I think, is divided in in three zones or something because it's a big center. So
mm-hmm.
I think so they're giving out like that something. Yeah.
I see. I see.
Mhm.
And as a startup, did you get yourself registered with some other organization also?
When I started, I registered myself with MSME,
I see.
and
Okay.
I registered myself with FICCI,
I
and
see.
I am a member of Entrepreneur Organization EO.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I see. I see.
also. Yes.
No, FICCI is not a registration agency. FICCI is like
Uh-huh.
FIWE, like we at Federation of Indian Women Entrepreneur.
Uh-huh.
So FICCI is like FIWE. We
Uh-huh.
are only women associations, and FICCI
Right.
is men and women both.
Yeah, right, right.
Yeah. And
Otherwise, I'm only registered with the MSME right now. Yes.
MSME.
Yeah.
No, but do you know that DPII, the Ministry of Commerce, has a special section for
Okay.
startups? You have any idea? You have no
No. No.
idea.
No.
Hmm. Now, of course, you did say that your whatever money you had in your hand, whatever your parents had given, and you were trying to do that. But was there any first money which you tried to get through your parents, through your husband, or
No.
through some organization, or through the
No.
FD?
See, if I'd asked them, they would give me. There was nothing like that, but I didn't need it. It was not needed because, see, for many years, I did my interior designing and as consultation. So, as a consultant, there was enough that I had,
Oh, I see.
I had.
As a
So,
consultant.
yeah, as
Okay.
a consultant, I had enough to start my own workshop and to start my own studio. So, I don't think I need
Hmm.
it.
I see. Okay, okay.
Mhm.
Uh, how did you prepare yourself for marketing?
For marketing, okay.
Hmm.
So, for marketing, I hired a team. It's called
Uh-huh.
OnTrends. It's in
Okay, okay. You hired a team.
They are the one who take care of marketing here.
I see. But you had any plans for the team, and you thought that you will be able to work out uh, in this way. This is how you made your marketing plan. Was there any something of that kind?
Yeah. So see, initially, my work that I started was more through word of mouth. So there was
Mm.
not a lot of marketing that I did, but yes, I did keep a portion of all the earnings for marketing. So I used to give a lot of ads in Times of India,
Uh-huh.
Lucknow Times.
Okay.
Yeah, so a
Uh-huh.
lot of ads had gone. They still go every Sunday. I have a place booked, and it's been happening for almost 5 years now. So Lucknow Times has my ad since 5 years now, and so that was decided by me. It was not by the marketing team, but I just felt that this is one of the most read paper. Even the youngsters, if they don't read the main paper, they will read Lucknow Times. So that was one thing. And apart from that, social media, that is Insta and Facebook is handled by the company that I've hired. And
Hmm.
apart from all this, I even do what do you call talks. So those we put up on YouTube.
So your marketing base is mainly social media and
Yeah.
advertisements
Advertisement and some hoardings. So
and
once or
some more.
twice a year, I during Diwali time, that is when just a little before Diwali, I generally put up hoardings all over the city because that is the time when I feel people actually want to renovate their homes and stuff. So we get good business during that time. So that is when I use the hoardings. Yeah.
Would you like to narrate any problem area in marketing?
Problem area in marketing, no, I really haven't had any problem till now, except yes, the prices have really gone up. I wanted to really advertise at the airports, but at the new airport in Lucknow, but yes, the costing was too high. So I'm still waiting.
It's very interesting, Garima, because most
Mhm.
of the time people face problems in two areas, finance and
Mhm.
marketing.
Haha.
And you were absolutely having no problem in both the areas. Now, let's talk about since your work is so much labor oriented.
Yes.
So how do you feel about? Did you face any problem with the labor?
Now all these people that I work with, they have become a family with me. I have about 45, 48 people working with me, but they have been working with me for almost 11 years now. My company has completed, and we have become like a family. And I don't put a lot of pressure on them because I take enough time from the clients so that I don't have to put in a lot of pressure on my laborers. And plus I pay them enough. That is one thing. I know in Lucknow what happens
Your
that
voice.
I pay them enough that they don't have to trouble me in any way. So that
Mm,
is one strategy, if you want to say, is that if somebody is giving them 10 bucks, I would give them 14. I will say, but I want my work to be perfect. It has to be very neat and clean. And if a person who's keeping it in their house, any piece of furniture from us, they should, because when they wake up in the morning, वो खराब चीज दिखनी नहीं चाहिए, नहीं तो वो हमेशा कहेंगे ये गरिमा ने बनाया. It will not be coming from कि आपने बनाया. It will be coming from me. So I'll
mm.
pay you 4 rupees extra. If you're getting 10 there, I will pay you 4 more, but everything has to be perfect. And then we take enough timeline from our clients so that we can give that level of finishing to.
So you think that you would like to promote the idea that if you want to have a good quality work, then you should pay extra than what they deserve? or you think they deserve, then you should pay this much of amount? What is your say in
So
that?
I think, Rajni ji, we spend so much money here and there, even without realizing that what we have bought. We women, we shop so much. I always tell my parents about it. We shop and we don't even realize where we have wasted. If I had used that 10, 20,000 rupee dress that I bought, and I rather pay my karigar who would be so happy about it when he goes back home, I think that feels even social. Like I feel I've done something social also, like and I feel good about it. I don't mind paying them, and I
You
would promote it.
contributed your bit for the
Yes,
social
I've
upliftment,
contributed my
and
bit also towards them, and I've got my work also done, and I've got
mm,
my work done in the best way. So I don't mind paying extra to them. It really doesn't pinch me.
very nice. Very nice to hear that, in fact. And uh, as a young entrepreneur, what do you see your future business to be like?
So, Rajni ji, I think I want to get into exports. I
Mm-hmm.
would want to do, like right now, I have a good opportunity that a lot of, in our field, a lot of furniture was coming from China,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of furniture was being imported from Italy. So the market was getting killed, and people obviously locally were coming to us, but right now, like, I'm sending furniture all over India. So that part had reduced a little bit, maybe I can say about 4 years back, 4 or 5 years back, that had come down because of a lot of Chinese furniture in the market.
Mm-hmm.
And now, because China, we have some bans there now, so I think our business will really grow. I am very, very positive about it. So I would want to take it to export after this. We can
Mm-hmm.
for some companies, some job works for some of the companies, maybe big companies like IKEA and all, then that is what I am aiming for.
And are you following all the formalities like submitting your balance sheet, looking after all your formal things?
Yes, yes.
So, if you
Everything
don't
on
mind,
time,
would
on
you like
dates,
to share
yes.
with us
Mhm.
the turnover of your company today and what you like to have it in the future?
So the turnover of our company today would be about 4.5, something like that. But in future, I am
4.5
definitely,
crore,
yeah. But
4.5 crore.
yes,
And
yes.
what would you like to see it in future as?
No bounds.
Still?
But yes, definitely. Every year I would want to grow because see, uh, I am just 38. I have a long way to go right now. So every year I would want to grow at least till I'm 50. I should be making at least 50, 60 CR as a turnover if I'm opening a factory. Then definitely. See, I am handling this single handedly, but eventually I will increase my team. Now my children are also slightly old enough for me to start moving out and doing things more freely. I would be, my mind is not going to be that side anymore because they are all in boarding schools, going to boarding schools. So I would have a lot of time, so I'm seeing a good future for myself.
I think what I think, you said 50, 60 crore. With the 4.5 CR at present, if 12 years we do it into 12, which is 50 years you will make, it will be automatically 50 crore. But what is bigger than that?
Bigger
Because
than that,
you have to
I
think bigger
need
than
to.
that. Because in any case, you
I'm
are
just being
achieving
optimistic. I don't
4.5
want to say
crore
that
at
I
present.
need 100 crores.
100 crores. That's the point, because already you have touched 4.5, which is going to be cumulative at the after 12 years, this much of amount.
Yes,
So anyway,
right.
that's very good. But what I'm saying, I simply, made you round and round. It's not correct what I've said to you, because what you are saying 4.5 crore is for 1 year.
Right.
And when we are talking of after 12 years, you are wanting that your company's turnover in 1 year should be 50 crore.
Yes,
This is what you want, no?
yes, 50
Yeah.
to 60.
So I just thought maybe you will catch me, but you never mind. Okay. As a good entrepreneur, as a successful woman entrepreneur, what would you like to say to the upcoming entrepreneurs, to the entrepreneur who really want to establish themselves? They are still struggling somewhere, either finance, either marketing, or labor problems. What would you like to tell them, and what would you like to suggest to them?
See, first thing I would say that you get into a business where you have a real passion, because you have to be very confident when you are starting something. You should be 100% sure of yourself that you will be able to give in your 100%, then you start. Secondly, when you start, have your papers in place, obviously, because you should not have the government running after you for anything. Thirdly, a good team is very important. You need good back-end team to work with you, so that then your dream can be materialized in the right way. So a team is very important. Secondly, I think the laborers should be actually treated with a very, I think, what word should I use for this? The laborers, should be treated as a family. They should be treated, you know, uh, with
With
emotion,
empathy, with
with
empathy.
sympathy, maybe. Yeah, they should
Em-
be treated with sympathy. Trust me, if they are with you, everything will work
no,
smoothly. You
sympathy
will
or
not
empathy? What is the
huh?
right word you want to choose? Empathy or
With
sympathy?
empathy, actually. Yes, that's the
Okay,
right word. Yes.
okay. Hmm. So these are the three things you would like to say to
Yes, I
people.
would definitely say that.
And
A good
what would
team.
you like? You have got twin girls.
Yes, and then I
What
have a boy also. Yes, I
you
have
have
a
a
son.
boy also. Congratulations, very good, nice.
Thank you.
How are you able to have your life work balance?
So,
Work and life balance. How do you able to manage it? This is
so
the
I
last question which I'm asking you.
yes, so
Hmm.
I have an office at home as well.
Hmm.
From the very beginning, the day I started my work, I had an office first at home, then I started my studio after that. So, I give this 3 hours during the day sitting in my office. That is the time when my children go to school. I am there for 3 hours. I don't go anywhere else. And those 3 hours, I think, is enough for everybody to have an office. And after that, I work from home. So if anybody needs me, they can meet me at my home office. Otherwise, 3 hours I am at my studio every morning. And rest. See, the work that I do is can be worked upon phone also. If I'm traveling, there is no problem that mere bina kaam nahi ho types. And then I
Hmm.
have a good team who works back office, and they handle things well. And but I am a very family person as well. So I if my somebody tells me today कि आज मेरे साथ यहाँ जाना है, तो I will not say कि मेरी आज meeting and I will not go, unless it's like I have committed to a client. But I put my family before my work always.
Hmm. Very good. Uh, last small question, only for the government, related to the government. How do you feel? Anything which you feel that government should have something special for women entrepreneur?
I think the government is doing something in FICCI, they keep telling me, but yes, and taxes also, they do give us some rebate to a certain extent. Initially, I was getting that. Now I'm not getting that rebate. But yes, it would be great if they support us and take us forward and, give us more subsidies on the business that we are doing.
Anything specific?
I think the GST. We pay a lot of GST every month, and plus a lot of actually income tax. I would say if you're on the income tax, we can get a little rebate. Being a woman, then that would really help us
They
to
have
plan.
already given a rebate on income tax. They have already
That is
given.
only it's slab wise, right?
Yeah.
Particular slab. If you fall in that slab, then you get a rebate.
And
But
also extra for women. Extra for women.
little yes, a
Yeah.
little extra.
Yeah. So you need more than that.
I know.
Mhm. Well, it has been really very nice talking to you, Garima.
Thank
And
you.
we wish you a very, very
Thank you so
great
much.
success in your life. And
Thank
we wish
you.
to see you that you are having a company which has a holding of 50 crores per year, and you're still growing bigger and bigger
And it
in that.
shouldn't be after 12 years, it should start very soon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That we
The
want to
value will
see
come
you as
down.
a big CEO of a big company, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
And we have a group of women entrepreneurs. Would you like to be attached to that?
Yes, yes,
So we'll put
definitely.
your
My
name in
pleasure.
that. All right.
Sure.
And
Thank you
you
so
are
much.
most welcome to be a part of Federation of Feeways family. So we
Thank you.
welcome you to that.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so much.
Garima. Thank
Thank you.
you. We really
Thank
enjoyed
you.
talking to you.
Amen. Bye.
Okay, bye.